And the truth is, you are enslaved to an alien race. You are being ruled by the children of Satan, and they are among you. They're a race of dragons that have a polymorphic ability which allows them to change the size and shape of their bodies. They're shapeshifters, and they've used this ability to make themselves look like humans, to imitate us. That's how they've taken us over. Our enemies have become our masters. After all the shapeshifting and reversions I've shown, it should be obvious that these are physical beings that are physically transforming their bodies. They're not demons possessing human hosts or anything like that. They're not hybrids either, and they're not using holograms to make themselves look human. It's a dragon that has essentially liquefied its cells and then molded them into the shape of a human body. When they switch their cells to the fluid state, they can move them around and form them into any shape or texture, almost like living plastic. They can also change the characteristics of their cells, the size, hardness, elasticity, color, and so on. That's how they imitate human bodies. But it's only imitating the basic outward appearance, just what you see on the surface. It doesn't have the biological makeup of a human body. It's still a dragon with its original physiology, just reshaped and compressed to fit inside that human-shaped form. After I'd seen a number of these reversions, I noticed that they all matched the features of the newborn in Alien Resurrection, and now I know for certain that it's them. The individual playing the newborn hasn't reverted its horns or tail, and there's makeup and prostheses on its head, but the rest of its body is close to fully reverted, and looking at that, it's clear that it's a dragon. A bipedal dragon with a semi-humanoid body type. This is the monster that's hiding inside of those fake human forms. I saw a video on YouTube a few years back where some Australian guy was saying that he's a 10-foot tall Arcturian. I didn't know what to make of that at the time. It seemed highly implausible that a 10-foot tall alien could make itself look like a human. But as it turns out, he was telling the truth. And now I know that an Arcturian is a dragon, and they are about 10 feet tall. As I said, the problem is the Dracs control all the major organizations. Obviously, they're not going to support me. They're going to denounce me. So it'll probably have to be a smaller independent group that takes me in. At this point, I'd be glad just to have a few people on my side, because so far, there's been no one at all. Not one of my people has responded since I first declared myself 6 months ago. In spite of that, I've continued to do this work to reveal the truth to you. And now it's complete. There's nothing more that needs to be said or shown. That's the truth in its entirety, and it will always stand, whether anyone believes it or not. I know that I'm on the correct path because I fulfilled all of the prophecies leading up to deliverance. It should happen, but if it doesn't, it's not my failure. If you refuse to accept the truth, there's nothing more I can do. I can't make this happen if no one else is willing to get involved. If you really are just cattle, then I can't save you. No one can save you. You'll stay in this cage forever.